Good evening, everyone. Good evening, sir. Myself, Preetham Emmanuel. Today, we are going to discuss about different types of conidia. Uh, we are taking few examples here for the study, which simplifies the study of conidia here. Introduction. Conidium is a type of asexual reproductive spore of fungi, usually produced at the tip or side of hyphae or on special spore-producing structures called conidiophores. The spores detach when mature. They vary widely in shape, color, and size. The large ones are called as macroconidia, and the small ones are called as microconidia. These are the few examples for conidiophores. Next, there are two main types of conidium development: blastic conidiogenesis, where the spore is already evident, which is present before it separates from the conidiogenic hypha which is giving rise to it. And another one is thallic conidiogenesis, where first a cross wall appears and thus the created cell which will be developed into a spore. Coming to discuss about conidia in few microorganisms, first we are going to see about Alternaria alternata. It is a branched acropetal chains of multicellular conidia which observes sympodially from simple, which sympodially, which the term which means that a arisen from the existing branch, sometimes branched, short, or elongate conidiophores. Conidia are obclavate, which means the thick base, obperiform, which has a pear shape, invertical pear shape, sometimes ovoid or ellipsoidal, often with a short conical or cylindrical beak, pale brown, smooth walled or varicose. It has a smooth wall and varicose, which means the transparent linings of the cell. Aspergillus species. Aspergilli produce conidia for reproduction or to survive hostile conditions, and they are highly effective in the distribution of conidia throughout the environment. In immunocompromised individuals, inhaled conidia can germinate inside the respiratory tract, which may result in invasive pulmonary aspergillosis. Aspergillus species cause a spectrum of different diseases, of which the most serious form is invasive aspergillosis. Curvularia inaequalis. Curvularia inaequalis is a filamentous fungus. As we see in the image, it has a shape of filament, which is 3 to 12 densely packed filaments. The species is mostly brown in appearance, with pale brown end cells. Conidia themselves consist of 3 to 5 cells, with thick cell walls and a larger central cell. The diameter of the conidia ranges from 10 to 30 micrometers and have a slight leading curvature. Bipolaris species. Conidia are mostly curved, canoid-shaped, fusoid or obtuse, and rarely straight, and they germinate from the ends. In bipolaris, this property leads to the zigzag appearance of the conidiophore. The conidia, which are also called poroconidia, are 3 to 6 celled fusoid, which is fused to cylindrical in shape, light to dark brown in color, and have sympodial geniculate growth pattern. Penicillium species. The conidia may be blue, green, or yellow in color and oval or elliptical in shape. Conidia get detached from the parent after maturation and dispersed by the wind. Conidiophores may be unbranched or branched and differentiate into medullae. Number of flash-shaped phyllate cells develop at the end of each medullae, which form conidia. Beltrania querna. Beltrania species represent a small proportion of the fungal community. They are a slow-growing fungi that is commonly isolated from various oak tree species. Conidiophores are straight or flexus, pale olive to brown, which is in color, smooth and septate. Conidia are solitary, which is they're basically a single biconic Uh, the two structures arising from the single line appendiculate by forming appendages. The free end usually being spicate without septa, smooth and pale olive to dark reddish brown, and it has a hyaline band, which is a clear transparent band. Botrytis cinerea is a necro, necrotrophic fungus that affects many plant species, although its most notable host may be wine grapes. The species name Botrytis cinerea is derived from the Latin for grapes like ashes. The grapes refers to the bunching of the fungal spores on their conidiophores, and ashes just refers to the grayish color of the spores. Fusarium species. This produces three types of asexual spores: Microconidia, Macroconidia, and Chlamydospores. Microconidia are one or two celled and are a type of spore most abundantly and frequently produced by the fungus under all conditions. It is also the type of spore most frequently produced within the vessels of infected plants. Macroconidia are 3 to 5 celled, gradually pointed and curved toward the end. As we see in the image, we can see the curve. These spores are commonly found on the surface of plants killed by this pathogen as well as in Sporodokia-like groups. The term Sporodokia refers to the cluster of cushions of conidiophores which is arised from the infected plant. Coming to summary, asexual reproduction by conidia is a major part of many fungal life histories. The conidia of these fungi not only germinate and produce a new generation, they also function in dispersal, so have physical characteristics suited to the most efficient performance of this role. Fungi occur in a large variety of habitats and have an equally large variety of dispersal mechanisms, including conidal form. Thank you.
Thank you, Pritham.